What is going on, everyone? So, as you can see, right left, that way, left of me, um, you'll see a zoomed in picture where it says AMD FX. Basically, what I'm doing is actually giving you guys a review for a USB microscope that is on Amazon. Now, right off the bat, I purchased this with my own money. I did receive a discount for review purposes, but it is not for positive review, negative review. I just got a discount for it's a review product, and we are going to go over it. So right off the bat, before I get into it, this is what the unit looks like right here. I have the light on. It actually has a light adjuster right there, so you can change it around. And that's what we're looking at right here. Now it has the dial to focus the camera right there. And like I said, the knob is adjustable light. And with it also comes with the stand for it. Now it's a plastic stand, very easy to assemble, no screws, no hardware needed. Well, tools, I should say. So let's get this back in here, and I'm going to turn this light back up real quick. It's very easy to use. I'm going to put this processor right back in here. And there we go. Okay, so now with this stand, you can actually adjust the height to however you need it. And I'm just going to look at the CPU while recording so you guys can see how it functions. And then I'll go over the positive and negatives with it. And I don't have the screws to hold it in tight. But yeah, as you can see, AMD FX right there. You can read it really nice. That's what it's reading. Those little words right here. Now, as you can see the pins here, I actually purchased this with bent pins. I know it's a shot CPU, but I got it for really cheap. So anyways, let's go into the pins. We'll go over to the bent section. Say you have a AMD CPU or an Intel motherboard that has bent pins, and you want to get a good look at it. Well, you can actually move this physically down wherever you need it and adjust the focus. And as you can see, those pins look massive on the CPU. And you can physically see everything that's going on. I mean, I honestly can't, I can't stop using this just to look at random things. As you can see right here, towards the top of it, we have a few bent pins here, some more bent pins here. I guess I can angle it up. Nope, that's still there. We got more bent pins, and the cluster of bent pins is right here. As you can see, it's really messed. It's really messed up. But anyways, the detail is phenomenal with how much you can zoom in, as you can see. So now I'm going to go over it a little bit now that I kind of demonstrated it. I picked this up on Amazon, and the price wasn't bad. I don't remember the retail price off the top of my head. I am going to link it in the description so you guys can check it out, and if you want to buy it, you can buy it right there. So it's a decent price. It comes with its own stand. It's USB powered. It does not require any special drivers. I plug this in, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. All right, let's minimize that. I'm going to exit this out, okay? Okay, so I didn't install any drivers. I have this plugged into a USB hub on my computer. So I'm going to go here, and I'm just going to type in camera. It recognizes it as a camera, no drivers whatsoever. Number one, that's fantastic. You don't have to do anything. You buy it, you plug it in, and it works. Now, the shipping was actually phenomenal. I believe it came from China, but at the same time, I don't think it did. Because it came within 6 days. I had it within like 5 or 6 days. The shipping was amazing. And they don't know, they, when I ordered it, I wasn't talking to the company. I found a deal online for anybody basically, but you have to use the code. You have to basically agree to use, give it a review. This wasn't sent, specifically for me. So that being said, the shipping was fantastic. It was very simple to put together. You have the base, you put the post on it, it clips in, then you get the holder for the camera, and you put that on. That's it. There's no screwing anything together, anything like that. And it was great. Putting it together, simple, anybody can do it. Now let's talk resolution. The highest resolution I was able to get was 480p. And it's, standard letterbox. I forget what the aspect. It's not 16:9. It's, square setup. So the resolution is not high. So if you're looking for something that, can display 1080p with zoomed in like this is not going to do it. This is a very cheap alternative to expensive models. It does what you need. And if you're not that picky, it will be beautiful. I was, like I said, I've been playing with this thing with absolutely everything, and it's just been so fun. Like right here. Move this out of the way. As you can see what this is, you got SATA connectors right here, power connector right there. This is for an external hard drive. As you can see how small it is compared to my hand. It's tiny, right? Oh, let's see if I can zoom in right here. That little square above my fingernail, right? Now, it takes a lot of messing around to get that focused in just right. And let me move this down here a little bit. Look how detailed it is, especially for that resolution. You can actually count the amount of pins on that chip. It's a pain in the ass to not, try to do it without a microscope. I mean, it is insane. I can't get over it, honestly. This is more of a rambling of how great this product is, to be honest, than a review. But anyways, the resolution, it is not going to be a high resolution by any means. Like I said, 480p max. You're not going to be able to get anything out of it. More than that, obviously, it doesn't even give you the options because it's not capable. It's very small. Pictured on Amazon, it looked maybe double the size of this. And it came in this tiny little box. I'm like, what the hell is this? And it was everything. I was expecting something much bigger, but I kind of like it being this tiny just due to the fact of it not taking up much space. The adjustable light on it works fantastic. If you turn it all the way down, it shuts the light off. Honestly, I always have the light all the way up. I honestly can't. I mean, there's applications where you can turn it down and you would need to turn the light down. That's with it off. That's the lowest setting of light. And the higher you turn it up, the brighter it's going to get. Then it's going to autofocus. As you can see, if you look really closely, not, it's going to look a little pixelated. Let me maximize this. As you can see, it's, it's still a little grainy, but it's the resolution. What are you going to do? But the fact that you can zoom in like this for a relatively really cheap price, you can't go wrong. I mean, this thing, if I remember correctly, retail price is less than $30. And there's a million, reasons to use this. Like I said, bent CPU pins, bent CPU sockets, um, doing something like very, very intricate stuff, which I actually am going to be doing on a few different projects coming up. So this serves a main purpose. Now, don't worry, there are negatives about it besides the resolution. So on the side of this unit, let's focus this back in real quick. Okay, on the side of this unit, on the side that's facing me, there is a button that says zoom. I'm going to hit it. I don't know what it does. So, as you can see, that's just focusing it. So I'm going to hit it again. It does the same exact thing. So I'm going to hold it in. Still nothing. And this other button actually does work. Now, if you are trying to focus in on something here like this, and you need a copy of it, just hit the snap button. It's on the left side or the right side of the unit, and it should have taken a picture. And I don't think it did. Actually, it'll tell me if I start recording. Ready? Go. Okay, so this camera software does not work with the snap button. There is a program, I forget where I got it, but there is a program that will press and hold camera button, photo burst. Oh, we'll go to 60 hertz. Why not? Okay. Okay, so yeah, the button doesn't work with this camera program. If you Google around, I forget where I got it. I forgot the name of it. But there is a program that button does work. I have it on this computer. Let me see if I can quickly find it. I honestly have no recollection of what it's called. It's called Pluggable Digital Viewer. That's the name of the program. I'm going to say it once more. Pluggable Digital Viewer. The snap button does work for that. Zoom button still does nothing in that. Now, that's all the features of it. There's really nothing much else to talk about this unit other than it does a great job for the price and it does what it's supposed to. I mean, I'm going to pick it up here and let's see if I can get even closer and try to hold it steady so you can see how close you can get with this thing and be able to focus it in. Look at that. Come on. Trying to move it just... I mean, look how tiny that is. Now, if I move this out, how would I have to move this? Trying to see how far I can zoom it out. As you can see, even with it held far away, you can see how tiny these parts are. It's very shaky, but you can see just like see how tiny it is. I'm holding it this far away. When I hold it right here, let me focus it again. I'm literally holding the circuit board against the camera itself. That's how detailed it is and how accurate it can be. I mean, I'm holding it to it. And just to show that it is the same one, ready? Ah! Now, you may have noticed when you zoom in one way, or focus in one way, you will see, where is it? That material right there. As you can see, I can move it, and all you see is that. That is the lens. The lens came like that. It's just a plastic lens. It's scratched up. But you didn't notice it when I was actually focusing on other things like this. Once you focus on that, it becomes almost unnoticeable, as you can see. So, I mean, that's kind of a negative right there, the fact of you know, seeing those scratches. It's kind of an annoyance, but at the same time, it's kind of a whatever for the price of it. It's a plastic lens. What are you going to do? So, overall, my review is a very highly positive review of this microscope, just because of how well it works for the price. I mean, when you're buying something for the price that this thing is being sold for, you can't argue. There's really nothing you can put down. I mean, people giving it negative reviews, if there is, because I haven't even looked yet. People, if somebody gives it a negative review, oh, it doesn't do, you know, HD 1080p. Well, no shit. You're spending like $25-$30 for the friggin' thing. Of course, it's not going to do, you know, what the $1,000 units are going to do. But for what it is, it feels reliable. It works the second I plug it in. Everything functions with the exception of whatever the zoom button's supposed to do and the snap button. But it does what I need it to do. And if I really need to take a picture, I can go over right here with my mouse and click, get the picture, or I'm actually recording. Go over back to that. I can take pictures. And it works. Like, let's go over here. There's a picture right there. That's the picture zoomed in. So, yeah. It's honestly fantastic. And like I said, I'm going to link it in the description if you're in the market for something like this. So that's about all I have to say for it. So I guess let's roll that damn outro. Looks like you made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe. Don't forget to throw a comment down below. And around my face will be some other videos you can watch. Have a good one.